my name is Rina Barroseros Bufard, and I'm also a member of Section C, like Bong Yap. I thought Bong is boyishly handsome, which he has showed through the years, his youth. And what I always remember of him is that he's with this sweet, melodious Cebuano accent. You don't know whether he is just patronizing, or doesn't, or is he angry, or it's just like plain conversation. It was just so sweet. That's my impression of him. Years ago, and it was January 6 to 9, 2016 to be exact, Tony and I went to Bohol, just like the rest. It looks like we were the last couple to visit Bong in Bohol, so we had to go. So we called him up to pay our homage to the King of Bohol. And just like what everybody, the previous speakers have already said, they're very generous. And we met them for lunch at our hotel. That was the first time we met his wife and 2 kids, I think. You are a good man and wonderful man, Bong.
Si Boy Santiago, kaklase ko si Bong sa Section C for 4 years. Hanga ako sa kanya kasi siya lang ang naka-BMW sa buong College of Medicine. Bumisita kami sa Bohol, tinawagan ko, sumipot siya kasama yung asawa niya. Sabi ko sa kanya, bakit mas mukha kang bata kaysa akin? Tapos yung palang asawa ni Bong, ka-interna ni Josie sa Holy Spirit. Magkakilala pala. It was really a pleasant surprise.
Hi, my name is Thelma Cespedes Bove. And I remember si Bong very briefly lang sa aming school time. Kasi nasa last sila ng mga section. Pero every now and then, I would see him like parang, ano lang yan, hangin dumadaan bigla, tapos nawawala. Dadaan bigla, nawawala. Pero he had always had a big smile for everybody. And then noong nag-join ako ng mission sa Mangkayan, that was the only time na talagang nakasama ko siya na he was a very, very pleasant person na ang saya-saya niya. And he had a very distinct laughter. That's how I remembered him.
My memory with Bong was way back when still in the pre-net. We've been good friends. I remember in a group we went to with Rolly and the late Winnie Liao and some other classmates. I don't remember, maybe senior moments I have to remember. We went to Tagbilaran, to their place. We had a good time. And then we went to Winnie Fredo Liao's place too. And then that was the time that we really had a good time. But the most of the time, what I'm thankful for Bong, it's like Jing before when he said that he's very generous. I save a lot of money because every time I see him and he sees me, and it's going home time after class, he gives me a ride because I live in Malate, and he lives in Tandakan, so he drops me at my home. We always have to go out and play bowling after school together with our classmates at Banawi Lanes. And after graduation, we didn't say celebration. It's so sad to hear what happened.
I'm Betty Baula Maligalig, and I am in Manila. But I am from Mindanao. That's why Bong is a very close friend, because we are the Bisayan in the group of Section C. Like we have Ernie Salazar, myself, Bong, and Clyde, and sometimes Paco with us, and also Annie, because we speak the same dialect. Okay. But speaking of generosity of Bong, before our 40th anniversary, he reached out to me so that we will see each other here in Manila. And I was lucky enough, he invited me to go to Bohol. I had a 3 days vacation with him. He hosted actually our lunch and dinner. It was also the birthday of his wife when we were there. And and I tell you, he was a very, very good host, a very generous one. And after that, whenever he is in Manila, we try to see each other. But unfortunately, our schedule do not meet. And that was my regret. And just to say that Bong is a dear friend. And I felt sad, okay, when I learned from Shirley's post about him. But with that, prayers, Bong, into the family. I hope you still remember me. We were there for lunch and also for the birthday of the mom of his wife. Thank you very much. Okay, rest in peace, Bong.
Hindi ko kaklase si Bong, pero nakikita ko siya sa mga reunion and I find him to be a kind person, always smiling, and I will surely miss him.
Ito ang istorya ko kay Bong. Si Bong is known for his generosity, but I'll leave that to the rest of you guys. Bong was unique because he had his motorcycle. He went to the extent of dropping me off to his house and met his aunt who was a woman traveler. So
I just want to, I remember 15 years ago I was in Bohol with Ruth on vacation, and it was Bong who showed us the whole island. But so sorry there was no golf course there. But he showed us all the churches in Bohol, also the river cruise, and also he showed us the hospital that he owned with his family, also the
May hospital pala siya sa tayo.
pharmacy that he had. So that was the fun memory we had of Bong. Thank you.
My name is Shirley Villarica Salvatierra. I'm a classmate of Bong during medical school. We were in a group before, but I don't really know him. I know he just rides his motorcycle all around. My fondest memory is when I visited Bohol with my daughter, and he also took us around Bohol, the town, the churches. But every now and then we would be talking to each other when I visited Manila. That's all. And he was my partner during our reunion. Dance partner during the...
Hello, I'm Edna Rivera Mariano. I am a classmate of Bong in medical school. I actually didn't know Bong during medical school because during our time, the boys and girls are in separate classes. But I remember him during our reunion. He's still very good looking and very friendly. So I'm really sorry for your loss. And Bong, may you rest in peace and rest in power. Thank you.
Hello, I'm LP Mariano. I'm Edna's lesser half. Bong and I we're not really close because we're in different sections. But he's really a very nice guy, very friendly, very pleasant, and he's just a real nice guy. We would have our reunion, and you would know when he counts and everybody, and the room just lights up because of his presence. So we will really miss him, and may he rest in peace.
Okay, anyway, I'm Ira Chua Tolentino. I really feel bad. I have no memory of Bong at all. I wish I have known him. All I can say is condolences to the family, and may he rest in.
Okay, go ahead, Ruby.
Okay.
That's it.
My name is Ruby Alonso Judge. I am a classmate of Bong in medical school. We belong to the same class because they were the last of the boys and we were the first of the girls.
Open sila eh.
Because of our names.
You see what?
I'm just sorry, I never met Bong again after graduation, but I remember him as very polite, very respectful to the girls in our class, and very quiet. I like Lina, I thought he was good looking. And I'm sorry that I never got to see him again after our graduation. And I would like to extend my condolence to the family. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Emmy.
Okay, yes. Yes, I'm Emmy Mananan Gonzalez from Digos Double Tour. Although I have no fond memory of Bong because I belong to class B. But then I was anticipating our reunion to be held in Bong's place in Bohol. We were so excited because Bohol is very near Digos. Anyway, we will surely miss Bong. Goodbye, Bong. May you rest in peace in heaven. Yes.
I'm Oscar Tagolinaw, the best looking guy in Section C.
What happened to your hair?
Stick sergeant kasi.
And row mate of Bong Yap. We were in the last row. My memory of Bong was, he joined Couples for Christ, which is a Catholic prayer group here in the Philippines and worldwide. And he became a leader in Bohol. And from our friends in Couples for Christ, I found out that he was a very hospitable and generous leader of the community, so that anybody who visited him in Bohol, he would welcome that visitor even if they were complete strangers. In fact, when I went to Bohol one time, he spent the whole day with me, showing me around. Bong was a soft-spoken and a very humble and very approachable person from what I heard from the people who knew him in our prayer group community. And I really miss and I am saddened by the demise of our classmate, Bong Yap.
Hindi ko talaga masyadong kilala si Bong, but palagay ko mahusay na tao. But I just want to extend my condolence to his family and praying for the repose of his soul. So Bong now is now with the Lord in heaven.
Okay, Nitz Tudji, originally from Cebu City, now from Peoria, Illinois. Bong and I, we speak the same dialect, Cebuano. But I regret that I never got to visit him in Bohol, but he's been a good friend. since during internship, we were in the same group. So I will surely miss him.
And
Masaya.
I have, well, relatively good memories of Bong. I always call him Simplicio. We were the last one in our room section. We are, I think, on C3. The last, they call this, the last boys were included. C3 or C1. So it's, I remember it's Tonyo Yap, Bong Yap, and myself. So they call us Yap Yap Yang. So I just remember we always just go bowling and eat out, and that's really what we do. And so the one thing that I miss really is Bong invited us to go to Bohol also.
Ang memory ko ng tungkol kay Bong, when he is a very friendly guy and a lot of fun to talk to, especially when he's with a group of Roligo and also Winnie Liao. I'm really saddened by hearing that he passed away. So may he rest in peace, and we'll pray for the repose of his soul.
Bong, we will certainly miss your presence in our future activities of Class 71. However, you're in the great company with God and the angels now.
To the Yap family, in behalf of Class 71, our deepest condolence. Your loss is Class 71's loss too.